Thank you, Chair. Let me start by thanking the governments of Sweden and Switzerland and the United Nations for organizing this high-level pledging event for the humanitarian crisis in Yemen and for their sustained and extensive support to this severe crisis. The conflict in Yemen has lasted for too long. The country faces the worst humanitarian crisis in the world, with 80% of its population in dire humanitarian conditions. Portugal remains concerned about the humanitarian situation in the country, in particular the extreme levels of food insecurity and violence that endanger the lives of tens of thousands of people. We fully support the efforts made within the framework of the European Union and the United Nations to alleviate the suffering of the Yemeni people, who are the main victims of this conflict, and to try to improve their living conditions. Let me reassure you that Portugal, as presidency of the European Union Council, will keep this issue high on the European agenda to ensure a joint approach to this serious humanitarian crisis. This crisis was addressed at the first meeting of the working group of the Council that follows humanitarian and food aid, COAFA, which took place on January 14th. We believe that peace in Yemen can only be achieved through a negotiated political solution under the auspices of the United Nations, involving all Yemeni parties, including civil society. We encourage key regional players to act constructively and to promote an environment conducive to much-needed inclusive negotiations. This pledging event is crucial to contribute to improving the living conditions of Yemenis, but for it to have results, it is imperative an improvement of the security situation on the ground. Full and unhindered humanitarian access is key to reach those in need, and neighboring countries must contribute to these common efforts. Portugal will continue to show its solidarity to the people of Yemen and fully advocate for an international humanitarian response to this emergency. Thank you.